I'm really a kind of an over-the-shoulder guy. Well, where this is placed, you actually have no view. At least I don't. I have to bend down to get a peek out of the rearview mirror because of the in-car camera system. But it totally blocks out where the rearview mirror is currently situated. I mean, if you were maybe 5'1" and sat lower in the seat, you'd be able to see out that mirror. But I certainly can't. Everybody liked the looks of the Charger. You know, I mean, it looks like it's fast, and cops want to be able to look like they're going fast, even though realistically, especially in inner city, I don't need a fast car. I need a car that will just get me there. And a big part of getting there is having the visibility when you see everything, and be able to get in and out of your patrol car quickly, and being able to transport prisoners. I mean, that's the key. Functionality. You know, we don't need to look cool. We just need to be able to do our job.
I've driven all three of the cars. I like this one the best, and the reason being is, number one reason, I've got a lot more room in here compared to the other two, especially in the back here. So if you have to put a prisoner back there, I've got a lot more room. When you're trying to put somebody back here, especially if they're uncooperative, you don't want to be struggling with them just to try to get them in here when they're not getting in willingly. You know, nobody wants to get in the back of a cruiser, but if you have to put them in, you want it to be as easily as possible. The Dodge, and you're going to see that later, is extremely limited in the back seat. I've got a little more room up front here as well, and you can see, I mean, all the equipment we've got in here, so that can make it difficult. It handles well. I haven't had any issues with the handling of it. Then again, you know, I've not really yet had to take this out like at a top speed on the highway yet. And I've had to get it going, but not really, not in a pursuit type mode.
What I would like to point out is the surface area of the older windshields on the Crown Vics, how much larger, or the difference in size between the rear windshield of the old car versus the new car, and most importantly, the surface area difference of the older car versus the newer car. As you can see on the video, the rear view mirror on this one is a standard rear view mirror with a camera and a laptop or MDC that pokes up above the dashboard a little bit. You got obscured vision there. The windshield on the newer cars is not as up and down and more slanted, which I would suggest even reduces the area of which you can see out of even far more than the up and down windshield of the older vehicle. The side windows are smaller now too on the smaller vehicles. So all your visual portholes, I would be interested to know what the numeric decrease is in all on your visual portholes, the side windows and the front and rear windshield. And then we're just talking about someone in an intersection or a crosswalk, and you're trying to give the right of way to a pedestrian. In the event of you're responding to a man with a gun, or an assault in progress, or a robbery in progress, and your activity is on the right side of your vehicle, and as you're approaching there, at a distance, you've got good visibility, but as you get closer, you start battling the 1, 2, 3, 4 devices, you know, in the car, plus the reduced size of the front windshield and the side windows.